Hello all and welcome to a channel that has approximately 1% factual information and 100% inaccurate percentages. Today we have decided to create a team of the best from a season that has just reached a conclusion. We hope you enjoy, and if you don't, then I couldn't care less. Goalkeeper. Now, I really wanted to put Edouard Mendy and spend roughly 37 years ranting about him. However, I mercifully decided to spare you and have instead decided to award this to Emi Martinez.
What's he done? What's he done?
Of course, Mendy has been great too, having the third most Premier League clean sheets with 14, winning the Champions League, being a legend, being a brilliant goalkeeper, and... oh yeah, sorry, no rants. A fun fact for you as well though, that Ronan really wants you to know, Rob Sanchez has kept the 6th most Premier League clean sheets, but has had the least minutes and matches played of any keeper in the top 10 for clean sheets this season. Anyway, he just wanted to point that out. Right back, Reece James. This man practices his crosses in the bath, only he doesn't, so please don't picture that. His method of playing is so skilled and he really knows what he has to do. His attacking threat is terrifying for opposition fans, and his fullback partnership with Chile B is the best in the Premier League at the moment. Thought to be the strongest Chelsea player only to Kurt Zouma, whose middle name is happy to cancel out the fear that attackers feel when facing him. Reece James is constantly being picked by Gareth Southgate as the England right back, and he's had a brilliant season. And no, Ronan, I'm not picking Tarek Lamptey. Centre back, Ruben Diaz. He has become the Virgil van Dijk of Man City, with a rough figure of 17.2 million tackles and 420.69 trillion blocks of average per match. He has turned Man City's defensive woes to defensive wows, signing of the season for sure. Centre back, Lewis Dunk. Okay, Ronan was definitely involved in this one. Anyway, Ronan has given me this list of praises for me to read out. This should only take a few minutes. And the final thing on the list is that Lewis Dunk deserves the Ballon d'Or. Left back, Ben Chilwell. If Ronan can have Lewis Dunk, I can at least have Ben Chilwell. Even though I'm not convinced Werner is the flopper everybody say he is, he definitely was not as good a signing as Ben Chilwell. A brilliant all-round fullback, part of a brilliant Chelsea team that will surely win the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Champions League, the Carabao Cup, and the Europa League somehow. Right mid, Mo Salah, obviously. Centre mid, Ilkay Gundogan. What a season for Gundogan. Previously in the great shadows of Manchester City legends like Kevin De Bruyne, Sergio Aguero, and of course the biggest Man City legend of all time, the huge sack of banknotes they definitely got within the rules of financial fair play. But this season Ilkay Gundogan has broken out of all bounds. He has been incredible. Centre mid, Kevin De Bruyne. I don't really need to tell you about Kevin De Bruyne's season, but I will anyway.
Yeah, boy.
To use the most accurate available statistics, De Bruyne has scored lots of goals and lots of assists. He has been phenomenal, and Man City's lift of the Premier League trophy would not be possible without him. A midfielder with everything, so good at everything he does, and he does everything. His passes are so accurate and play so smooth, he nearly won the Champions League for Man City. Nearly. Left mid, Jack Grealish. Fun fact, Grealish's shin pads are almost as thin as the chances of Spurs winning a trophy. Just throwing that in as a way to insult Tottenham. We might have to send a portion of our profits to Tottenham Hotspur. They're such a big part of the video's jokes. Anyway, Grealish can twist a defender inside then out, while he bursts away and scores goal after goal. Striker, Harry Kane. He has most definitely had the best season of his career, and I can't wait for him to somehow get injured just before the Euros, and for England to fall disappointingly out of the quarterfinals to Andorra, and for all English national ambition to collapse, only to be followed a year later by huge hype, then disappointment again in the World Cup as England failed to get past the group stage. Striker, Phil Foden. Is Phil Foden even a striker? I don't know, and what's even more important is that I don't care. For some reason unknown to man, and by man I mean only me who's helping editing this script, Ronan has chosen a 4-4-2 formation, but nonetheless, I feel like Phil definitely deserves a mention. Fans player of the season, Mason Mount. Mason Mount has been the star of Chelsea's season, winning the Chelsea Player of the Year, such an influential figure of the club, and ultimately voted by all of you to be on this list today. The man who brought home the best trophy in Europe, and the man who will represent our club for all eternity. Manager of the season, David Moyes. Sort of annoying really now we can't make jokes about West Ham being bad, but really his West Ham side is strong, confident, and still can't beat Brighton. But regardless, what a turnaround for a team on the brink of relegation a year ago. Before the video ends, us here at Premier League Programme would just like to give a quick shout out to Alana and Matthew for being extra eagle-eyed during our last video and bothering to watch to the end of. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry we haven't been posting for a month. We didn't die, obviously. It's great to be making videos again. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this season as much as we did. We'll be posting more end of the season content soon, and until then, we hope you have a great day.